But I'm delighted to say now we can break off to speak to Stephen Schumacher, who's joining us live on Sky Sports. Stephen, good evening. It's great to talk to you. Congratulations on your first game in charge as Plymouth Argyle boss. What was that like, taking the reins tonight for the first time?
A massive honour, first and foremost. Yeah, if you'd have said that to me at the back end of last week, that this was going to happen, I'd have said, I think you're mad. But yeah, it was a big night for everybody, for myself, for my family, and yeah, I'm really pleased, relieved probably that it's over, and we've come out of here with a result. So yeah, good week.
Relieved, good half-time team talk by the sounds of it. Alongside me is Cameron Jerome and someone you know well, Joby McAnuff, ex-roommates at Stevenage. Joby just wants to ask you a question.
How you doing, Cheery? First of all, big congrats. I know how difficult that first game can be, particularly with everything that's moved so quickly over the last couple of days. I just want to ask, how difficult was that in terms of focusing on this game and making sure you came up with a game plan, which I've got to say was spot on today. You dominated MK Dons certainly with the ball, but how difficult's that last couple of days been?
I touched on it earlier, Job, in the hello, by the way, nice to see you. Yeah, I touched on it earlier on before the game about you know, how the last 48 hours I've been a little bit mad, but as you know, in professional football, and if you want to be, you know, at this level and an elite level, your planning goes or starts a lot earlier than 48 hours before we play MK Dons. So, you know, the lads have done the background work. We'd already started the planning and preparation as soon as the game on Sunday had finished against Rochdale on the coach on the way home. That's probably a positive about how far away Plymouth is. You get a lot of time to watch video footage. So yeah, the planning was already underway. Obviously, then I got involved in what happened over the last couple of days, which was really tough, and obviously a lot of distractions. But the backroom team, you know, I want to mention Nance, who is Argyle through and through. He really stepped up and helped, and Darren, and as I say, the two lads, the analysts who put all the stuff together, they got me through it, and Neil Jusnip, who we know was on my side helping, and I couldn't have done it without them, because as I say, it has been really tough. But the game plan was right, and I thought the lads done really well and fully deserved the point.
Stephen, I should point out, I'm fully neutral, but my husband is a Plymouth Argyle fan, so he was listening to the club podcast last week. You were on it. At that point, you're assistant coach, but you said at that point you were living the dream in Plymouth. It sounds like you're committed to the area. You're enjoying being down there, doing up your house. What's it been like transitioning to being, you know, the #1 man now? And has that sunk in, what you've got ahead of you this season? And for you and your family as well, what's this been like?
I don't think I've had time for it to sink in, really. I say it all happened so quickly, and I don't know. I want to mention obviously Ryan. I want to, because I feel as though I should. He gave me this opportunity to be a first team coach, which was unbelievable a few years back at Bury, and as I said, I'd done that podcast last week, and I wouldn't have thought I'd be standing here now in the main job. So I want to thank Ryan, and I'm forever grateful. And you know, Ryan's had an offer to go to a championship club, which he deserved, and because he's a top manager and he'll go on and do great. So yeah, it's been tough to break up that partnership that's been relatively successful, and you know, I've got my own way. I've chose to get on my own journey, and so I had the full support from my wife and my kids, importantly, who are settled in the area. They love living down there, and most importantly, I want to thank Simon and Jane Hallett for giving me this opportunity. They obviously seen something in me to give me this chance, and I really appreciate it, and I'll do my best.
Yeah, it was a swift decision, so you were straight into your half-time team talk. What was said at half-time? Because to us watching in the studio, it did seem a much improved second half performance. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think we played too badly in the first half. I think we controlled possession without really having anything on the end of it, no end product. We probably felt the tempo in the whole game could have been a little bit better as well, which suits us. So that was the messages, really, just increase the urgency, a little bit more tempo, and try and have an end product at the end of it. You know, Danny Mayer, who I spoke to earlier on today about when I told him I was leaving him out the team, I had a reason for him, and I said, I think you'll make an impact coming on late on. It's a tough ask here at MK Dons. out of possession, it's really hard, and I wanted me game changers and the people who can make an impact to do that, and he did. I thought he'd done great. Jordan Garrick done great when he come on, could have won it. So yeah, I'm really pleased.
Just finally, before we let you go and get back on the coach for that long trip home, what is the aims and ambition for this Argyle side this season? Because we know it's a sleeping giant in the southwest. Are Argyle fans of the Green Army, are they daring to dream? Do you dare to say the words promotion?
I think, what are we, 21 games in? I think it's a bit early to say them words. What I will say though is that we've got a real good group of lads here, and they've proved that tonight. I say it's been tough for them. Let's not forget the players, and they've given it their all, and they've done brilliant. We've had a fantastic start. We had a tough week last week without playing badly. We got beat 3 times in the league, so I felt today was important for them to show what they're about and believe in themselves, because they've done great. We know what we know, and we'll keep our goals and objectives in house. I think that's important. But we just take every day, every game as it comes, and I say keep believing in ourselves, and let's see where it takes us.
Well, Stephen, well done on your first point. Great to talk to you. We'll let you go now. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, Joe. Thanks, everyone.
Well done, mate.